Good morning, my thirsty friend. Today we are in the village of Fuisse. I'm with Christine. Hello, Christine.
Hello.
Thank you very much for welcoming us. So you are the sixth or the fifth?
I'm the fifth generation.
The fifth generation of Luquet family, and we are right now. We have behind us one of the oldest cru of the family, which is called Bourg.
That's the name of the vineyard. Yes.
Yeah, planted in 1927, and the family owns the vineyard since 1878. As you mentioned, it's quite funny because yes, behind us we have a quite huge church which can hold the entire village inside of it. So yeah, look forward to know more about your winery. Et voilà. So some of the wines which we tried today. So Macon-Villages, les Mulots, which is parcellaire, 2021, so a cool vintage. This wine, I mean, most of the wines which we have selected are all of them. Yeah. They are all vinified in stainless steel tank. Is this, let's say, historically the style of the house?
Yes, yes. We are well known for that.
So, I mean, overall, how big is the property?
Like, we have 31 hectares of vineyards. And mainly in Chardonnay grapes.
Yeah, and all your you don't do négoce. It's
no, that's our own production. Exactly. We do everything from the beginning in vineyards to the end.
Mm-hmm. And I saw that since 2019 now you are certified HVE3, which is a new certification for, I want to say organic, but at least for sustainable production.
Yes, but the main part is that we work on the soil to preserve all what can give by the soil.
Okay. So yes, the Macon-Villages Les Mulots 2021. So it's of course a much easier style of Chardonnay from Burgundy. The soil are quite light.
Yeah, a little part of chalk.
And a little part of chalk, but they are more, I would say, overall fruit-driven style of wine. Light to a medium body, of course. I mean, it's 2021, so it's more vintage. You have to expect to be refreshing, easy drinking. Then we have the Veran 2020, so the tradition cuvée, which is a blend of several parcels. But I mean, even if it's 2020, yes, of course you have more body, but it still deliver a very good level of freshness with some citrus and floral character.
That's the lively wine from the Domaine.
Yeah, it's very clean, very refreshing. So yeah, beautiful effort. And the soil here a little bit more limestone.
Oui.
Yes, for calcareous.
That's a blend of clay and chalk.
Clay and chalk, huh?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Then, I mean, we have this wonderful Pouilly-Fuisse. I was really blown away. I mean, in the good way, in the sense that you really feel the concentration. Okay, it's 2019. It's probably also a very good vintage for white. I mean, was it not too hot? Like, it was cooler than 2020. So easier?
No, 2020 is cooler than
19. Okay, so that's why we actually get a little bit more, let's say, level of ripeness and get some bit more exotic fruit, so you don't have as
that's
much.
Typical from that vineyard.
This vineyard as well?
In fact, that's the oldest vineyard we work on, but that's also the warmer.
The warmer, yeah, because you mentioned you have the house also around that actually warm up the vineyards. How many hectares is this vineyard?
Alors, we have practically 1 hectare on that one.
And yeah, I mean the aromas were much more exotic with some quince paste. So yes, overall a wine which has say much more expressive, much more weight, and that, I mean, would probably work well, with gastronomic food, definitively. And finally, we had this Pouilly-Fuisse Premier Cru. So you mentioned that the Premier Cru is something quite new in
That's the first vintage 2020. We are allowed to put the word Premier Cru.
Okay, and this one is called les Vignes Blanches, and I mean, Blanche means probably because the soil is more calcareous, chalky. So yes, you have a wine which is a little bit more firmer, I would say, with more mineral character, as you mentioned when the wine aged.
It's tend to flint taste.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, a very interesting range of wine with all different character. Et voilà, welcome in Burgundy. Take your time, like me.
It's to explain to people who are very in rush.
Yeah,
that in Burgundy that's not possible. You have to take your time, and if you don't take your time, you can't taste and have a good.
And you can enjoy and really
so you are here,
appreciate.
So, you are here, so take your time. So that's done for that, to explain that.
Okay.
And the snail, that's the ambassador of the Burgundy area.
Okay.
So that's why you have a snail.
Yeah. So, voilà, this is our conclusion for today. Thank you very much, Christine. Very
Thank you for your visit.
Appreciate your time, and I can feel we are in the right place now. So thank you very much, and stay tuned. Bye bye.
Bye bye.